all hope is lost. The hero can't do anything. You know, it's dark as dark can be, right? And just when you're like, you think that final, last blow is coming, here comes Yeshua, right?
Right.
And you're like, oh, right? But that's the exciting part of the story, right? And this is why I really feel that this story needs to be told as a story and not just theology or another eschatology book.
Right.
You know, because we're not going to reach people. You know, and I really begun to see this, that I think that, you know, we in the church or in the Christian community, Torah community, whatever we want to call ourselves, I really think that it's time for us to kind of take a different approach and start telling stories, but start telling really good stories. They're not in Christian bookstores. Those don't even exist anymore, right? They're typically not in church. We know that church membership is declining rapidly, but they're on their screen, or they're in the movie theaters, right? I mean, movie theaters are growing. They're making new ones all the time because people still love stories, right? So why don't we take the story to them? And that's sort of the idea behind this, is that, hey, we have an epic story in the Bible, you know, and I think that we need to tell it as such. Now, one thing that I wanted to do differently than, let's say, the Left Behind series, and I wish I could be as successful as they were. I mean, they made 65 million books, right? So they sold a lot of books. That's pretty awesome. But, you know, I guess my critique of that would be that it was sort of for the Christian community, right? It was very much
to verify that they're right or something.
Yeah, you know, it was all about the rapture. You know, right away he's already, you know, having this come to Jesus moment right at the beginning of the whole story. And that's fine. You know, I think they reached a lot of people, and, you know, God bless them for that. But I also think that if we want to reach the unsaved, the unchurched, people that are just not really excited about sort of a churchy message, then it has to be done in such a way that it's just good entertainment, right? So, you know, again, while this is fiction, there's a lot of research that went behind it.
Shalom, Torah fans. Give this video a thumbs up and share it with a friend. Tap the subscription button and the bell icon, and I promise to update weekly with in-depth biblical research. Be sure to download the new michaelrood.tv app for both mobile and home devices for even more commercial-free content.